Moving into middle life calls for a shift in priorities. When you no longer need to count the days until your next paycheck, it's time to start seriously preparing your financial future. There are numerous money traps that might get in your way, and you may not even be aware of them. Don't allow your social commitments rob you of your decent salary now that you have it. Here are 6 money traps to avoid in your 30s at all costs. Number 1. Buying a car that's out of your price range. Don't acquire a flashy car simply to impress individuals you don't like. People require transportation, yet prices vary so much that you must pay intelligently. New cars might be one of the most expensive investments a person can make. A new car loses roughly 30% of its worth in the first year and half of its value by the end of 3 years. Learning to safeguard and enjoy what we already have can make it easier to save more money for investment. Number 2. Buying a home that's too expensive. Owning a property that appreciates in value can be a worthwhile investment, but there is a moment of diminishing returns. When you put every penny you have into debt on a home you can't afford, you don't have any money left over for emergencies. A monthly bill that you can barely afford could put a huge strain on your budget for the next 30 years in general. Instead, keep a watch on the local market and buy when you can find a property for a reasonable price that you can afford. Number 3. Spending too much going out. Although spending for a house and a car may be the most significant drain on your monthly income, you may be surprised by the impact that minor costs may have. Dining out used to mean going to a cheap pizza place on the corner or ordering fast food. You may believe that now that you have more disposable income, you can crank up a notch. That isn't to say you have to. Everyone enjoys a little pleasure now and then, but it is still necessary to budget for it. Allow yourself some leeway to spend on things you genuinely want to accomplish, but control the costs. You'll appreciate the break even more for your efforts. Number 4. Having an expensive significant other or friends. Even if you are the ruler of your own finances, other people have a habit of standing in the way of your financial goals. Failing to talk about spending patterns with a significant other is a common source of marital conflict. When you're dating or just starting a long-term relationship, it's easy to blow your budget on gifts, entertainment, and vacation. Don't let too many Saturday trips interfere with your capacity to adequately plan for the future. Make your objectives clear from the outset, and you'll save yourself a lot of money quarrels in the future. Number 5. Racking up credit card debt. There's a reason why so many people believe credit card debt is the worst thing imaginable, and it's because it is. Even if you don't have a steady income or strong credit, credit cards are quite easy to obtain these days. This means you may have a few monsters in your pocket from your college years, with rates of interest higher than you could obtain from investing. When you use a credit card and do not pay it off by the end of the time limit, you are spending for the ease of spending money. It could be tempting to open up a new credit card after you have maxed out your current one. Meanwhile, interest payments consume a larger portion of your money. There is a simple approach to break the loop and raise your credit score. Maintain a budget that is less than your earnings and stick to it. Also, don't get any new credit cards. Number 6. Not investing. Although some people place a high value on short-term investment returns, retirement planning is a marathon, not a race. The earlier you begin, the more you may be able to accumulate. Beginning investments and retirement planning are mostly about finding a balance among paying your bills, paying off current debts, and putting money down to help pay you back. Make the most of your 30s by investing wisely. Life passes quickly, and you don't want to miss out on any opportunities. Investing today allows you to gain skills and confidence, while also watching your money grow over time. And with that being said, it's time to end our video. Have you fallen for any of these money traps and regretted it? Let us know in the comments. Like this video and subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this. We'll see you in the next video.